Good day, everybody. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Whatever day you're watching this is going well. I'm going to read the Gospel for today, Tuesday, a Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not give what is holy to dogs, or throw your pearls before swine, lest they trample them underfoot and turn and tear you to pieces. Try to enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide, and the road broad that leads to destruction, and those who enter through it are many. How narrow the gate and constricted the road that leads to life, and those who find it are few." The Gospel of the Lord. So Jesus talks about entering through the narrow gate. He says it's going to be tough. It's going to be a little challenging. In Jerusalem, where there were many gates, and some of the folks who went with me to the Holy Land have seen this for themselves. There's one gate that's very, very narrow. And they used it just for bringing in like packaged goods and property. It wasn't fit for people, and you had to kind of squish it through. So it was always a challenge. And I think when we look at our own families, we all have them. We have children, we have grandchildren, we have maybe spouses, family members who have stopped going to church. They've turned their backs on the Eucharist. They think it's unimportant. And before you start blaming yourself for everything, just think about the culture that we live in. Because the culture is bombarding us all the time, saying that Eucharist is not important, that church is not important, and just do your own thing and be nice to people, and you'll be fine. But I don't think God wants us to be a bunch of lone rangers. The journey of life goes better when we journey together, strengthened by the Eucharist, strengthened by the Scriptures, and strengthened by one another when we're praying for each other and they're praying for us. That way, we can help each other get through that narrow gate. So if you have people in your families that have just stopped praying, have turned their backs on God, and have turned their backs on the church, persevere, press on, set the good example, and you can get through that narrow gate.